Samsung French door fridge. Here is the model number. But no difference in the water, the same thing. Nothing. I try the cubed ice, trying to get some ice, but there is no ice, that's why it canned, and no water. So that's how I discovered the problem. So in this case the problem was broken water tube inside of the component which holds the water input valve as well. First of all, I thought it was just a water input valve where you can replace it very easily if it was on the back of the fridge, which most of the fridge is, but this model has a little bit complicated, and the water input valve is actually inside of the fridge in here. So when I was trying to see what was problem with the water input valve, I figured out the problem is not just water input valve. It might have been part of the problem, but the problem was actually there's the tube, kind of a plastic and glass tube that inside of behind of that filter that holds the water and then transfer it to a water dispenser and the ice area. That was totally broken, and then I had to replace that. So to do the replacement, I'll show you step by step how to do it. First of all, you gotta empty all this stuff from the fridge. It's a lot easier to work that way, so I'll start doing that. That's the hardest part of the work probably. It's kind of getting empty. The job is almost done. Take this drawer out easily. So this is the unit that I was talking about that we had problem with. There is a tube inside of this unit and in this section, and that unfortunately is impossible to rebuild, so I ordered the whole part. I'm not sure what this part is called, but I'll put the part number on the comment section. And it did come after 3 weeks of waiting by mail, and the part looks like this. So the part looks like this. I'll put the part number in the comment section, and this is the whole component. It has the water input valve inside in here, and it has the filter component, and that's what we have to replace totally. So to replace that, first of all we gotta make sure that the fridge is totally empty, which is almost right now. And then now I can move the fridge without worrying to break some jaw inside, and then when I take that fridge out I can unplug. So the second step is just to unplug the fridge. So I'm gonna unplug that, and to disconnect that all you need is a couple adjustable wrench, so you can hold with one side and disconnect the other one. Okay, I'm already tired because I had to push that fridge approximately 8 feet from its spot to near here, because I needed a room in front, and in the back, which is still hard to get in, but once I get this side it's manageable, because we have to work in this area and in the top, so that's why I needed more room. Now we'll just start with putting things out. So I'm just gonna fix this camera somewhere so I can work. So start taking up these parts. This is the adjustable one, and we'll start taking up this parts. There's a little hinge here, so separate this up first and take the right side first. Just put it here. This really doesn't really hurt, so I'm just gonna tilt it that way and leave it there because I don't need to take that out. It doesn't bother me at all. So now, take this part is a little tricky. There is little buttons looking things in both sides. So what you do is press fingers from both sides and pull it and push it, sorry. I can't hold. I'm just gonna push it hard from that side. There you go. And that's how you take it out, and then you can just pull it out to this part. So now you got till this point where you can start unscrewing some screws and keep going. So the first thing that we have to unscrew, there's a little screw here, 3 screws here. So all these screws, 4 screws, 5 screws, 6 screws, and there is 7 screws, maybe some more I'll come up with. So those screws that I have to take out.
I'll use the number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Not many fancy tools needed for this job. Still. Okay. Now I took those screws out.
So once you take these screws out, there's a hidden screw right here which you have to take it out. Bring my screwdriver. If you slide that, you'll see that there is a screw. Now that should come out easily, as you see. It doesn't take get out completely because there's cables and some sort of plugs here. I'm gonna try to show you if you can see in the dark. That's where the plugs is, that you have to unplug those 3 plugs. 2 of them white and 2 blues, but don't worry about taking out and remembering which was which, because those are designed the way that you can't really make a mistake. Everyone has its own hole setup, so just take them out, and if you press those 2 red plates, unplug them from the side, and you'll be okay. Okay, so that side is out. Now, most of the people has the problem of frozen water, which you can fix from this hole. If you hold the blow dryer in this hole for a few minutes, let's say 10 minutes, you can probably get rid of all the frozen water, and then thaw the place, and the water should be okay, and the water dispenser will work. In my case, it was totally different, so you can try that. If it doesn't work, just you get some internal part broken, like myself here. So once you take that out totally, you can start working on these screws and try to take that unit out. Again, number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Now what is holding that thing is this unit here. The cable's actually holding that unit in the other side. So you have to take these out, free the cable, which goes internal here, and then take that unit out. So to that, start with that screw right here.
Work on this screw.
Now, as you see, I took out the screw, so this unit is kind of freely come out. And all these screws out, so the cable is free now. Let's take care of that sticker. Now as you see, the 2 pipes going inside of the fridge, one of them gray and one of them blue, and we have to take these 2 pipes out so the whole unit can come out easily. Now I'll show you how to take these pipes out. It's a little tricky. So if you notice, there is a black mark in the gray line, which marks to get the gray pipe till that marks when you put it back in, so that will help you out for the new part. And the blue part is actually connected somewhere in here in the top of the fridge, so we'll just take this cover out and disconnect the blue pipe from here, and then we can take it out. The gray is, we can just pull it out once we depress this area. I'm gonna show you if I can hold that camera with my hand. Let's see. Oh, it's not gonna work. And take out that part too. Okay, so there's a little place that you can so the pipes are off. You just have to remember that the gray pipe was from the right side and it had a black mark when we push in, and the blue pipe come out of here and it was plugged here. We disconnect it, and this is the actual water line that we can reconnect to one that ready there, and that's all. Then now you can take the unit out from the front of the fridge. So these plugs, I unplugged these plugs, and there were one more from here. So I plug, and I'm gonna unplug this, and then the unit is totally ready to be taken out. Okay, so this is the unit that was broken. As you see, show you this is where the tube was, and the tube internally is totally broken. You can feel the broken part actually. So the one that I ordered, the new one, is right here. I got it from Samsung in 10 business days, but it took me 1 month to get that. So that's okay, and it's identical, hopefully. So I'm just gonna replace this and dispose this one.
Welcome.
Oh, says. Okay, so now you can put the new unit in. Basically,
Yeah.
So put these screws back. Now push the cable, push the pipes, blue pipes, as much as we can on the left side, just like this. As you see, it comes from other side. So that's probably easy enough. And gray pipe will be going where the mark is. So we'll push this on. That's it. And then reconnect this area.